It's week 1 of the NFL, and coming up, it'll be no...
The veteran kicker Mason Crosby set to do the honors here, and we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line. The Vikings offense coming out for the first time, and in his 5th season leading this crew, coming off his 3rd career Pro Bowl nod, Kirk Cousins. And complete right side to Cook. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 for the 26. Cousins. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. On 3rd down, Cousins. Made right side by Wilson. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the 1st. Jordan Berry out to punt on 4th down. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the Packer drive will start from deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The Vikings here hosting Green Bay in the season opener. And they've got one of those quirks in the schedule that is going to work in their favor. They play all 3 of their division home games in the first 5 weeks of the year. After Green Bay today, they'll host Detroit in week 3 and then Chicago in week 5. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a 1st. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now a 1st down carry by Jones to about the 33-yard line. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. Well, fingers crossed here. 1st quarter of the new season, already an injury. And while they attend to him, we'll step aside. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Rodgers. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the 1st. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. A couple of 1st downs on the drive already. As they'll go from the 47 now on 1st down. Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. Maybe anticipating a blitz, and they jumped.
Yeah, and if we saw it, you know that they saw it. The bad guys might have been coming on that play. Had to pick them up, and they jumped.
Here's Rodgers. And a big loss here as he's taken down. And Danielle Hunter, he's the one who gets in there and brings him down to the ground.
It was great just to see Danielle Hunter back on the field after missing all of 2020 with a neck injury. When he's on top of his game, book him for the Pro Bowl, and he'll always be contending for All-Pro status.
Under pressure, they got him again. Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11.
Well, that's the 2nd time he's been sacked so far in the 1st half, and if they have designs on having a big year, on going anywhere, they got to find a way to keep him upright so he can throw the football.
And this is going to be incomplete.
We're on the same page here, partner, because I think they have the right idea. Just take what you can get on 3rd and 4.
Yeah, in real life, I'd say yes. It's just these video games are tempting. You want to go downfield with it.
I like the way you evolved. You know, you've learned how to play it the Madden way.
We'll call that a punt of 54. And it will be Vikings ball, 1st and 10. throwing. Cousins. Throw left side complete. That's Smith. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and it's second down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Looking to throw again on second down. Cousins open here, Adam Thielen. I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. Now Cousins. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Cousins again. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. Cousins on 3rd and 2. And he's got his tight end. That's Smith. And he will have the Vikings first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3. Now an end around as Cousins will just pop this forward. 4 yards remain for second down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Cousins now. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. Now Cousins. Open man as Thielen is complete. And he will have a Vikings first down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2. Cousins gives way to Cook. And just a couple yards there down to the 17. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 8.
Now Cook, he's got it off the draw. Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
The tackle by That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
We're scoreless after 1. Second quarter now from Minnesota. It's the Vikings in possession of the football. The Vikings on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Here's Cousins. Over the middle, complete. That's Smith. And the Vikings are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal. Cook is not going to advance very far. He'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Again, it's Cook. And this time he'll run into a wall right at the 4-yard line. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal. This one brought in by Jefferson. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. They'll wind up losing a couple yards here on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. And his kick is right there. It's good. And the Vikings have a 3-0 lead. So after drive number 3 here, we have a score, and it's 3 points after the field goal.
I would say the feeling out process for both of these teams, I I'd say it's over, partner. Everyone understands what's going on now. You've kind of probed a little bit. Now you want to start throwing the big shots. First 3 points up on the board could be significant.
We'll remind you that coming up tonight, the first Sunday nighter of the new season. And how about this for a matchup? The Buccaneers and the Cowboys from Dallas, 8:20 Eastern. Then tomorrow, Monday night, just one game here in Week 1 this year. And it'll pit the Broncos and Seahawks as Russell Wilson makes his Bronco debut. And, of course, where is it? Seattle. Coincidence? We'll let you decide. On second down, Dillon. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
To throw, it's Rodgers. Got a man, it's Tunyon. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A pickup of 27. The first down in the process. Here's Rodgers to throw. Flushed out right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. While the medical staff checks on him, we'll step aside in this Week 1 contest. Throwing is Rodgers on third down. And that is incomplete.
How about the coverage we just saw him break out on third down? Dime defense. Blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed. Unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it. And that will tie us at 3-3. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yeah.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their history. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. Cousins throw pulled in by Jefferson. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. It took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. On play action, Cousins sliding out of the pocket. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Well, sometimes the defense just beats you. Great coverage from the secondary, all of them in the proper position. So instead of trying to throw into tight coverage, he found a way to throw it away and come back and try again the next down.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Well, they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize.
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. Touchdown, Vikings. Irv Smith Jr., 45 yards. And the Vikings have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 10-3. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it's polished off by a Viking score. Taken in at the 3. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. And Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that in the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them all bunched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams try to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. What a great game to sell right out of the gate.
Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. Buying time to his left. Wide open is Watkins. He's got him. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
It's hard to believe as he gets that first down, but Sammy Watkins is in his 9th NFL season, and he still hasn't even turned 30 yet. Plenty of tread left on the tires to be a contributor, like he has been with 4 teams over his first 8 years in the league.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
On 2nd and 10, Rodgers. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. And the Vikings are going to take possession of the football. And that's a ball that he is going to want to keep, his first career interception in the National Football League.
And I love what teams do when that happens. You bring the ball to the sideline, the equipment guy grabs it, he puts a piece of tape on it, writes on it so that you know what it is, and then they tuck it away so that you can have it for later and put it on your mantle. Pretty good deal for him right there. Now he's eager to get back out on the field and get his second one.
First down, here's the run with Cook. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Good yard.